Hey, welcome back to GearWire.com. I'm Owen O'Malley, and this is the Epiphone MM-50E Professional Mandolin. It's a $700 street price mandolin from Epiphone. It's the Florentine or F-style body design. The mandolin is made in China. It features a solid spruce top that's carved, and it features this cool flame maple back cap, and the rest of it is constructed out of mahogany, and the sides are laminate mahogany. F-style mandolins are sort of a labor-intensive body design to execute. And you can kind of, if you take a close look at this mandolin, or really any F-style mandolin, you can see why. It's got all these really cool French curves and scrolls everywhere, and perhaps the most striking thing about this mandolin, however, when you first see it, is this whole contraption here. This is a Shadow Electronics pickup system designed specifically for mandolin, specifically for F-style mandolin, actually. And it's comprised of a preamp and electronics, which are all housed inside this pickguard assembly, and then a floating NanoMag pickup that you can actually reposition to get different tonal responses, and also to kind of stay out of the way of your pick, depending on your picking style. It has a 2-band EQ, treble and bass, and it has a master volume control, and it terminates in this 1/4-inch jack. So anyway, you've heard the acoustic tone of the instrument. It's pretty nice. It gets loud. It's maybe not the most super exciting sounding mandolin, but for the price, it's definitely a respectable tone. So the main feature, however, of this mandolin is the fact that you can electrify it for live performance. So let's take a listen to its plugged-in tone. Okay, so now we just got it plugged in direct to my M-Box, original M-Box. Let's give it a listen. So you can hear it's pretty natural sounding. It doesn't have that quack of a piezo pickup. Mandolins are really difficult to amplify via piezo because they're just already so clicky and quacky that the natural quackiness of the piezos and the percussiveness of the piezos, man, that was a tongue twister, just sort of heightens those less than pleasant tonal characteristics. So the Shadow Mag is attached to the pickguard here, and it can be moved up and down. So let's move it a little closer to the bridge here and give it a listen to the tone. And now if we move it closer to the fingerboard, so not a huge difference in tone. It's more to facilitate sort of different picking styles, or to accommodate different picking styles. So it does a little bit, sort of adds presence. It's more noticeable when you play those sort of like single note runs. So, if you're doing sort of lead work, some of the melodic work, you can move it closer to the bridge and sort of cut through the mix a little bit more, slide it up towards the fingerboard if you're doing some more rhythm work, and you can kind of disappear, blend into the mix a little bit more. So it's a pretty natural sounding amplified tone for an instrument that's sort of notoriously difficult to amplify at any price. And this one streets for about $700, so pretty sweet deal. And it also plays really great. It kind of has a few sort of maybe roughshod details in some of the finish work, but the construction feels solid. The neck plays really well. Probably the only gripe that I have with the MM-50E, other than the fact that it doesn't come with a gig bag or a case, are its tuners. They're not the most premium tuners. They can slip out of tune, and they don't feel very smooth. So if this were to be a truly professional mandolin, I'd upgrade the tuners when I got this thing. But that's my only major concern with this guy. Otherwise, it sounds pretty great and plays really great, and I think it looks super cool. So there you go. You've been watching GearWire.com, and I am Owen O'Malley. See you later.